Well, it is Thursday, so you know what that means. We are taking a look at this week's Florida Weekly. Presentation editor Eric Raddatz joining us in the studio. Hey, Eric.
Hey, Amanda.
We are so
Mike.
excited to have you here. Yeah, Eric and Mike meeting each other for the first time, I think.
Yeah, it's a pleasure.
All right, so this week on the front cover, opting in, we're talking about doctors, and they're all actually being trained right here.
Yes, and so we know how much we appreciate our doctors, our family doctors, and we also know that it's nice to know that there's some young doctors coming to town. We found out there's a FSU family medicine residency right here at Lee Health that has young doctors performing, and we found out who are opting into our area. We sit down with a few of them, these young doctors, what it's like for them to be here in Southwest Florida. And with nearly half of the doctors who have gone through the young residency have stayed in the area, we get a glimpse of what they're seeing on the other end of the stethoscope when they opt into this program.
Really cool. Great experience for everyone here, especially to find out that it's all happening right here in Fort Myers.
Yeah, Fort Myers.
Yeah, pretty cool stuff. On the business side of things, it sounds like the Lee County economy is actually strengthening right now.
Yeah, and we're used to the certain types of businesses. We're known for certain types of businesses, and it's always fun to take a look at different businesses that are coming up in the area that may not be the regular, the routine ones. We take a look at some new startups that find that the businesses are coming to us to really broaden our diversity of businesses in the area. Some are high tech, and others you'd be surprised that we take a focus on in this week's business section.
And of course, in arts and entertainment, I don't even want to begin to try and guess what it is about. All I know is it's all about the Gulf.
Yes, absolutely. So who has written about the Gulf? Who has written extensively about the Gulf? And we take a look at one particular Pulitzer Prize winning author. We sit down with Jack Davis, who writes all about the Gulf of Mexico. We gotta love it. He's coming here to the Bonita Springs Historical Society Speakers Series. And our writer, Nancy Stetson, sits down with him and just takes a look at what it takes to get to this place where he's writing about the Gulf of Mexico. So an in-depth look at this writer.
So what is it writing about? Just about the water, about everything about the Gulf?
Everything about the Gulf of Mexico, that should, from an academic and just from a purely what is it like, the history, etc. So.
Yeah, the Gulf's been in the headlines the last few months for sure.
Something you can get to know them a little more with our Gulf.
And I know this is one of Amanda's favorite parts is the top picks.
We always have the topics of things to do. So if you're not sure what to do in town, pick us up. We have a full calendar of events. And I will say that it seems like there's more star power than maybe ever this week. Not only do we have Kenny G, Brett Michaels, the Beach Boys, Brian Wilson, Jane Lynch, Chris Isaac, the Harlem Globetrotters, Gallagher, and don't forget Santa and Buddy the Elf. So if if you cannot find something to do this week in town, I'm sorry, there's just nothing more to offer.
I mean, seriously, if you can't find anything, I mean, there's something for everyone to go to. I know a lot of people were already talking about Brett Michaels. So.
Yes. So I mean, if you make a friend, bring your partner and your marriage partner and everybody you want to find something fun to do in this week's top picks.
I think my favorite part is when you say make a friend. So if you don't have any friends, or maybe none of your friends want to go with you, you can just go and pick up a stranger and become best friends with that.
I think that's the right thing to do. So you'll find out everything there is to do with that friend or make a new friend in Florida Weekly. Pick it up off stands, on racks, and at floridaweekly.com.
And if you can't find one of these editions of Florida Weekly, they do have an app that has a little interactive map that you can just click buttons and find out. And we're not just Lee County, it's Charlotte County, Collier County.
So, and then we're all the way over to West Palm Beach and down to Key West now at this point, and up in Venice we have a new edition. So all over Southwest Florida, the best things to do are in Florida Weekly.
Awesome.
Right. We will see you next week, Eric.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
Thanks, Amanda.